I would like for you to ponder on one question. What is worse, the feeling of failure or the feeling of regret? When we're put under a highly stressful situation, it's natural for us to incline towards the first option. It's the most tangible one, the one we feel closest to home. And so I would like to tell you a story about how I came to this conclusion. I was just starting high school. Well, no, I was just starting high school in the US. It was my third year of high school. Basically, I was a junior. And even then, I felt like I was an out of the open freshman. As I said, I was just starting high school in the US. The new school, the new classes, the new classmates, the new rules, and all the extracurricular activities that came with the American high school life experience came to me like a bucket of ice cold water. A situation many of us probably went through as we come back from what it seemed to be a never-ending loop of online classes. But there was no time to rest. I needed to keep up with my other students. I needed to keep up in order to improve my English, and I needed to do as much activities as possible to not fall behind. In the end, it was my responsibility, I thought. My counselor, Ms. Fragoso, judging from my previous school transcripts, saw potential in me, and so she advised me to take the PSAT, an exam that, if I did well in it, could grant me the opportunity to win some scholarships. And so she rambled on about how great this test was and everything, but my mind just got stuck when she said, "You can win scholarships." This is what I need, right? This is what my parents need, I was thinking. And so the test was in 2 months, and I needed to start right away. That same weekend, I came to my house, boot up my computer, and searched on the browser, Khan Academy PSAT. Thank you, Sokan. And so basically, I was motivated to study because I wanted to show myself that I could do it, that I could get a good score, and that I could prove myself that I wasn't falling behind from other students. But there was also a part of me that didn't feel quite the same. Anxious, stressed, incapable. Some of these emotions were trying to flow out of me, but I just couldn't let them win. I wanted to do well, not for me, but for my parents who had sacrificed so much for me to be in such a privileged position. And so I just couldn't let them down. And so I began to study every day for the following weeks. And after some time, I decided to take a practice test to see how well I was doing. Ay, cabrón, was my first thought when I saw my score. I was not only doing bad, I was underperforming compared to the average student. There has to something has to be wrong, right? I probably misread the questions, or some bug occurred that provoked this score. My thoughts were just going back and forth, and emotions that I tried to suppress so much were now starting to win over me. She misjudged me, I thought, as I remember how positive my counselor was of me taking this exam. I cannot do it. The day of the exam was approaching, and the desire to quit became more prevalent. And on the edge of giving up, I received the hand of somebody, someone whom I always look forward to. The reason why I decided to take this test in the first place. My father knew something was not right. He's really good at noticing that. And so he asked me, Jesus, what is going on? And I just replied back what was going on. And so I still remember to this day how, while I was explaining to him with a semi-cracked voice, trying to not externalize all the emotions that I was feeling inside, he just approached me down to one knee and wrapped his arms around me. And as cliche as that may sound, which really is, I, as if I were a 5-year-old again, started crying in silence. Because for the first time in months, I felt how the mental tides of my mind were starting to calm down. He didn't say a word, but he didn't need to, because the comfort of his presence could only mean one thing. Everything was going to be all right. And so, the day of the test came, I took it. And a few weeks later, I received the results, and although I didn't do perfect, I did pretty well. Yeah, my family and I celebrated, and I thought that was the end of the story. But some months after that, I received the grand news. I was eligible to be a national scholar by the College Board institution, and therefore be eligible to win the National Recognition Award scholarship. That same scholarship, which basically gave me a place in this university. And so, oh wait, I can't finish. So, okay, I appreciate the applause. Yeah, but like, I need to wrap this up. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Um, so I guess we all can relate to this, right? Sometimes our efforts will not give fruits. The pressure to constantly push ourselves, as well as the feeling that we're going to fail, can be determinant factors for us not taking risks. But us not taking those risks can not only mean not trying new things, trying to grow ourselves, but also losing on opportunities that can be life changing. I believe that sometimes we just need to plant the seeds of our dreams and hopes, in a garden of fear, with the hopes that maybe, just maybe, one of them will blossom into something beautiful. Thank you.